If I just work hard enough, he'll love me. He'll see what I have to offer. Is this a thought you've ever had? Let me tell you right now, if it is, these are lies that your subconscious mind is telling you based on outdated information. What has working hard for love gotten you? Who has it attracted? How has it worked out for you? On some level, you know that it never works. You can look back at all of your past dating patterns and habits and behaviors, knowing that it's not working, but you still keep doing the same thing over and over again. Today, I want to tell you how Rapid Transformational Therapy can free you from ever working hard for love again, so that you never again attract the wrong men and immediately start attracting high caliber men because you lean back, you relax, and you allow them to work for your love because you know that you're worth it on the deepest levels, and we're starting right now. For the best love, dating, and subconscious advice you'll find anywhere, hit the bell, subscribe so that you get notified when new videos post every week. I specialize in working with women who work very hard for love and attract all the wrong men. And the reason why I do it is because nothing rages my soul more than to watch a woman work very hard for a man's love that doesn't deserve it. He's manipulating, he's controlling, he's name calling. He makes her feel a feeling that she never should feel, not worthy, not enough. He's unfaithful to her. The list goes on and on for the things that he does to her that she doesn't deserve. And she knows on some level she deserves more, but for whatever reason, she still continues to do the same patterns of working hard for the love and settling for less than she deserves. So one day, a few weeks ago, I was on a discovery call with one of these women. And what we do on the discovery call is we go back and we look at dating patterns. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for what women think that they need. I'm looking for limiting beliefs. I'm looking for protection. There's a protection that the mind thinks is protecting you from by moving you towards certain behaviors that attract certain men, that creates the relationships that you have. And I was working with a woman we'll call Karen. And Karen couldn't figure out why she attracted all the wrong men and why she was working so hard for love. And so as we looked back over her dating pattern and her life, she attracted all of these guys where she would pay their cell phone bills, buy them laptops, have the job while they're couch surfing, watching Netflix. And she just continued to do this relationship after relationship. And she knew she deserved something different, but she didn't know how to get it. So what we did is we looked back at her past experiences during this discovery call. And what we found was very interesting. She was the youngest girl of 3 brothers. For 6 years, this was the family. And she was just lumped in as all the boys, and that was fine. And they were one family. Well, 6 years later, her mom and dad had another child. They had a daughter. And this daughter was everything that they ever wanted. She was the princess. She was the baby. And so for them, they kind of treated her like she was the only girl. And for Karen, she's thinking, wait a second, but I'm a girl. Why am I treated like the boys? Why am I lumped in as this family? And then we have the chosen one, the special one, the younger one. And as we were talking, we got back into really painful memories for her. She found out later that her father had actually fathered another child. And this other child was another girl. And this family decided to bond with this other child. And they all decided that they were going to go bowling. And what happened was it turned out that there wasn't enough car seats for the whole family to go. So one person gets left behind. Guess who got left behind? Karen. Everybody else went bowling, and Karen gets left behind because there wasn't enough seats. Her seat was filled with the new daughter, the daughter that they didn't even know that they had. And they all go bowling. And what happens is in this moment, Karen attaches a meaning to this experience. I'm not enough. I'm not lovable enough. I'm not the chosen one. You see, it's not even who she was. I mean, if she was an adult and she looked at it from another perspective, she would say, wow, that's really messed up. Mom and dad have a lot of issues. They're crazy. They need therapy. They need to figure out how to treat all of their children fairly, but that's not what kids do. That's not what you did. You look through the lens of a child at your experiences. And the lens that she looked through is that to feel chosen, to be special, I have to do more than everybody else. I have to work hard for the love. I don't just get the love. Everybody else fills the seats. I have to do something more, be something more. So fast forward 10, 20 years, now she's looking for life partner. But she's not showing up as Karen anymore. She's showing up as Karen with a filing system that says you need to work hard for love. You see, for Karen, during that discovery call, we were able to work out, oh, interesting. So the reason why I work hard for love is because I'm trying to feel chosen. And that is very informative, and that's fabulous information moving forward, and it will give her small wins and successes moving forward in her love life. But it's not going to make the difference. Because if critical thinking and tactical strategies was what worked, then it would work. Why we need rapid transformational therapy if we work hard for love is because it's on a subconscious level why we're doing it. Why Karen needed to feel chosen. Why her subconscious mind keeps pushing thoughts forward that creates anxiety in her body that causes her to work hard for the love. Karen's somebody that didn't end up booking one of the programs, and I think about her from time to time because she's such a hardworking woman. She's so successful in all her other areas of her life, but she thought, oh, let me just take this little bit of information and put it together with my piecemeal approach of all these other things that I've been doing. But it's not enough. What rapid transformational therapy does is that it goes in and it upgrades that thinking where we need to go. We need to release what has caused you to feel like you need to work hard for love. We need to go back and see on a subconscious level what it is. So many of my clients during that discovery call, we talk about major trauma. We talk about dramatic experiences, and they think that during the RTT session that that's what's going to come up. But that's not always the case. I had somebody that lost their family. Very traumatic experience for them when they were young, but during the RTT session, we went back in. We went back to a scene of her listening to a conversation that her mom was having with a neighbor that rewired in a new habit of thought for her of why she needed to work hard for love. So we think we know, and the discovery call can be very informative, but to root out, to release and free yourself from the real issue of what's causing you to work hard, we need to go in on that subconscious level. And the way that we do that is we relax that critical thinking. We go back to the scenes that the mind knows, your subconscious mind knows exactly where to go. We don't need to have another conversation with mom or a friend or somebody of why we think we work hard for love. It's not enough. At the end of your rapid transformational therapy session, you get a recording that you listen to every single night for 21 nights to recode in a new habit of thought. I love hearing the transformation that takes place once you've listened to the recording, because all of a sudden you get to start saying things like, wow, I just stopped trying and a totally different guy showed up. It just became easier for me. And why it's easier is because we're not fighting with our subconscious mind. We're actually working with it. 95% of your day is run by subconscious thought. That's why it's taken you so long to figure this out. You're a smart, hardworking woman that knows that she doesn't need to work hard for love, that looks back at all of her dating habits and patterns and behaviors and know that's not what I want. I want something totally different. But you're afraid to pick the next guy. You're afraid to get into another relationship because you're smart enough to know that history repeats itself. And you don't want to work hard for the love, but you see yourself doing it again and again. So if you're interested how rapid transformational therapy can help you in not working hard for love anymore, book a discovery call. Let's find out. Because you don't need to work hard for love. When you were a kid, you didn't work hard for love. You just showed up the way that you were, your most authentic self. But slowly through your own experiences, traumatic, dramatic, or simple, your mind picked up limiting beliefs. Your mind picked up ideas that it needed to protect yourself from not feeling like the chosen one, from not feeling worthy, from feeling out of control. And now it's driving you to work hard for love that you don't even want. And the way that we get over that is by going back to who we already are, deep down, brick by brick, taking off those limiting beliefs, taking off all of this I need to work hard for love behaviors that will never serve you, that will continue to attract the men that you've been dating probably your whole life. I want to tell you that you're worthy of the love that you want. I want to tell you that God sees you worthy of the love that you want. And that it's time for you to see you worthy of the love that you want on a subconscious level. If you have any questions about rapid transformational therapy or why you work hard for love, leave it in the comments below and I'll answer them for you. And if you're interested in more information, I highly recommend you check out my video on how to use RTT to get your guy. And until next time, remember you were meant to love and be loved, and you don't have to work hard on finding love all on your own. Let's do it together. Bye for now.